Alright, I got a ESP Static-600, which is Wayne Static model guitar. It's not a baritone guitar or anything like that. It's just regular guitar, one single pickup, which is a Seymour Duncan distortion. I got a set of GHS low tune boomers, which are 11 through 70s. So the first three aren't too big, but the last three are pretty big. It's in G sharp tuning, which is a whole step below A tuning. So it's, you know, really low tuned, and really it gets a little bit muddy when I add distortion to it and stuff, but it's not too bad. So I'll let you hear a little bit. I'll try to play a couple riffs for you that are in like drop C and stuff like that, just so you can get an idea of how much lower this is than those. A couple of them aren't going to be drop C riffs, but you know, I can't remember what they're in, but you'll just get to hear how much heavier it is. So let me hit it for you. So there you can see how heavy it is. Real quickly, this is it. This is a guitar clean, just so you can get a sound of what it actually sounds like by itself. I'll start the 6th string, go down first. So it's, you know, it's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy tuning. I will say, if you're going to be using it like a beginner amp, like, you know, a 10-watt model or something that low, it probably is going to come out sounding really muddy. And what that means is basically just everything's going to run together, not sound real good, not be able to make out a difference. As you can tell, mine's already doing that a lot. And I'm actually using a PA system with a distortion pedal. So PA system should be able to handle, you know, a lot of stuff. A lot of bass and everything, and it's still getting a little bit muddy. So you know, going through these low tunings, these are definitely something that you know, the professionals can get away with, because one, they got a lot of expensive equipment like tube amps. For some reason, big tube amps really seem to work well with these low tunings and it not get muddy. But then also you got to realize that they have a lot of equipment in the studio they can edit stuff with and clean up the tracks and stuff. Plus, if I had a sound gate, that would help it a little bit more right there too. But overall, it's pretty cool tuning and everything. One thing you got to be aware of is going this low of a tuning and these low strings, it can, you know, damage the neck of the guitar. And also, a lot of times with this big of strings, the 7th or the 6th string won't really go through the holes for the tuners up here. I had to set a 60 gauge on here before, and it went through fine, but it was pretty close, and the 70s didn't want to go through. So you might actually have to drill the hole out a little bit for them to go in. And if you have to do that, make sure, you know, you get a professional to do it and everything. But you know, it's very cool tuning and everything. I guess, you know, if you know what you're doing and stuff, and you got the right equipment, you can clean it up. It can really be a cool way to change up your sound. You know, for me, I think it's a little crazy and everything. I tried it and I thought it would be cool. I've done all the tunings. So if anybody has questions about any other tunings I've done, this is the lowest I've went, but this is pretty low. Everything above this I've done before. If you have any questions about it or what gauge strings you should use, feel free to ask and everything. And excuse some of the galloping. I'm still getting used to this big of strings. I've played with these for a while, but I haven't used them in about 2 or 3 weeks. Just that amount of time, they're so big that it's hard to get control of them at first, you know. But basically, if you got any questions, just, you know, send them to me. Thanks.